Afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me okay in the back? Yes? Yes, I can hear me in the back. Okay, welcome everybody to this year's annual awards ceremony. It's, of course, a pleasure to have you all here today. I want to start, though, with just kind of directions. We'll call awards and ask you to come down. The first thing is to take a photograph with Dean Liu and myself over here. And then afterward, Lauren and Andrew have letters or sundry things to pass off to you. So if you will, just come over here first. That's the way we'll try and get this to flow. Okay, so I want to start today by just sharing thanks. Many hands have been part of pulling together today's events. And I'd like to thank the faculty for their careful effort in identifying students and colleagues for recognition today, and for the chairs and coordinators who created and juried the many competitions and all of the honorees recognized here today as well. Many thanks to the comms team and the students who work in the front office and the business office who helps manage all the details from awards distribution to book purchases and support for the reception later on today. And especially to Andrew and Lauren, who are at the center of this event, handling hundreds of images, letters, emails, awards, and working on coordinating this entire group to be here this afternoon. And of course, thanks to all of you who are here today and those of you who will be recognized. Thank you for demonstrating what we imagine that we can be. Our individual and collaborative successes in turn manifesting the Virginia Tech School of Architecture, that is to say, who we are. We are proud of your accomplishments and cannot wait to see what is next for you. These events are reminders of what we mean when we say the school, a community of people, including the alumni, the donors, the faculty, the staff, and the students, all working together for a common purpose, celebrating our work and our differences, lifting each other up, and advocating for each other. So I get to start at the beginning and introduce the Director's Award for Sketch Practice. Out of our many tools and skills, one's ability to think through drawing, to draw out ideas is not as conventionally understood, related to mere pictorial accuracy or good shading, but rather to a practice. And this is specifically what I looked for when reviewing the dozens of first-year sketchbooks. Is there indeed a practice? And I'll say this year was particularly impressive, and it stuck with me, and it kind of led into a lot of conversations, including my conversation with all the fifth-year students. The way in which I could see in your work traces of ideas that were carrying throughout your sketchbook and showing up in your work. And I think that contemplative aspect is really what we look for in developing that practice. So we'll start off by recognizing Katie Coles and Julia Elliott Ortega. All right, so I'm going to pass, we're going to get into Foundation Awards, and Professor Chris Pritchett, Chair of the Foundation, will pick this up.
First, I want to thank the Architecture Ambassadors. For those of you guys who don't know what the ARC Ambassadors do, every Monday and Friday, they walk with faculty and they meet with prospective students. This past month, they dedicated 2 weeks of their time to meeting with probably over 250 families to get us to a point where we got a record number of applications that the school has ever received this year. Jack, Julia, if you guys are in the room, thank you so much. Everyone else is part of this, thank you so much. The Michelle Curry Memorial Scholarship this year goes to Mary Clark. Harold and Louise Hill Award, the first year competition. So I'd like to give a little context of who Harold and Mary Louise were. Harold was one of the first new faculty hires when the College of Architecture was formed. He was a former student of Olivia Ferrari. Him and Mary both were huge contributors to not only the school, but the community at large. This year's the student choice goes to Mia Thomas. The honorable mentions: Kira Belicia Fernan, Dina Adhikari, Kozuma Hill, Kinsley Varn Holmes, Aidan Locks, Ari Huna, Julia Ellett, and Aidan Chin. And we had 3 first place awards: Sienna Neal, Rupika Rayala, and Ali Weingard. And this year's Betsy Graham Ross Award goes to Miran Dionanen. And I'm going to hand this over to Patrick Jones
Thank you.
for the next hour.
Buckle up. All right. Thank you. All right, this year I have the honor of recognizing second, third, and fourth year award recipients. These are awards given for competitions, travel scholarships, and scholarships for academic achievement. We will begin with the competitions. For our guests and those not familiar with these awards, each year 3 competitions are held within the School of Architecture. The first 2 competitions are the second year competition held in the early spring and the third year competition held in late fall. With each of these competitions, students receive a competition brief and are given approximately 1 week to design a work of architecture. The jury reviews the work and selects the award recipients. It is an important moment in the life of our school for both students and faculty to see an amazing range of work and ideas that is generated by 140 plus students in a little over a week and exhibited in our lobby. So this year, for the G. Preston Fraser second year competition, there are 10 award recipients. The first 6 are recognized. So Carl Chamberlain, Fatima Yakwe, Bree Pritz, Savannah Reistack, Gray Siegler, and Vanessa Taylor. If you could come down, please. Honorable mention in the second year competition goes to, went to Kate Rotolo and Ethan Van de Castile. Second place, Samantha Cohen and Kiwan Liu. Right, in first place, Mathini Raj Kumar. All right, for the Warren R. Kark third year competition, we have 3 award recipients. Third place goes to Brian Park. Brian Park. Second place, Do-hee Kim. And first place, forgive me, Nawin Somit Ki Jarkhan. The third competition is the AIA Virginia Prize. It is a 2-stage design competition that engages students at all accredited architecture programs in Virginia. It is conducted simultaneously at each institution early in the spring semester. Students are given the competition program Friday at 5. They work over the weekend to create a board presenting their design solution that is due by 9 p.m. the following Monday. For this first stage, each school juries and selects up to 10 award recipients. The work of these students is then sent to Richmond to be juried at the state level to compete with other schools for the second stage of the competition. So the award recipients for the first stage of the competition that took place here in Blacksburg, honorable mention goes to Wyatt Walski, Aiden Nisnik, Finn McDowell, Do-hee Kim, Nico Bottini, Alexander Dow, and Isabella Alakon. Third place, Nick Wald. Second place, Johns Culbertson. And first place, No Win. The next award, I jumped ahead of myself. My apologies. So the second stage, we had some good success. So the award recipients for the second stage of the competition that took place at the state level in Richmond are Nick Wald, who received third place, and then Isabel Alakan, who received first place. Come on down. The next award is the W. Wyatt and Annette H. Hibb Scholarship, awarded to a second-year undergraduate architecture student or students who demonstrates drawing skills without the use of a computer. This year we have two recipients, Regina Della Mazza and Maggie Arnott. Travel abroad is an integral part of the school. To that end, the school is very fortunate to have 8 scholarships that support student travel during their 4th year. These scholarships are awarded to students nominated by faculty for academic achievement and performance in both the design lab and architecture courses. The first 2 scholarships are given in recognition to the contributions of Lucy and Olivia Ferrari, who were instrumental in establishing and cultivating both the fall travel program and the residency program in Riva San Vitale. The first of the Ferrari scholarships is the Lucy and Olivia Ferrari Scholarship. This year, Ryan Tateman is the recipient. The second Ferrari Scholarship is the Ferrari Study Abroad Award. This year there are 3 recipients: Reed Sapp, Annika Alvarez, and Devin Murphy. Oh. All right. The next scholarship is the G.T. Ward Scholarship. This year there are 3 recipients of this scholarship: Caitlin Wygand, Claire Brown, and Isa Mulatto. The Robert L. Turner Study Abroad Scholarship is a generous endowment given to the school by the late Robert Turner to use in support of student travel abroad. This year, there are 10 recipients of this scholarship. They are Celine Gonzalez, Claire Pulver, Kesley Bolt, Katie Ward, Camelia Lazaro, Nizar Baghdadi. Isabella Loreto. Mateo Martin. Annabella Kritzer. And Wyatt Weir. The next two scholarships are the Sean W. Spillane Memorial Scholarship and the Ryan T. McGinnis Travel Abroad Scholarship in Architecture. They carry with them a certain gravitas that is bittersweet. Sean Spillane spent his fourth year abroad as an exchange student in Madrizio. In 2015, he graduated. The following year, he unexpectedly passed away. Ryan McGinnis was a fourth-year student who participated in the fall travel program in 2014 and passed away the following semester in 2015. Out of these untimely losses comes a very generous gift made by each family to not only remember their sons, but to carry forward within the school the passions both Sean and Ryan had for architecture and the impact travel had on them. Whoops. This year, the Ryan T. McGinnis Travel Abroad Scholarship in Architecture is awarded to Natalie Manzarnaros. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. This year, Julia Bricker is the recipient of the Sean W. Spillane Memorial Scholarship. The final two travel scholarships are the Stephen and Kathy House Travel Award and the David and Cassandra Wagner Study Abroad Scholarship. Both the Houses and the Wagners are active supporters of the school and student travel. This year, Nick Wald is the recipient of the Stephen and Kathy House Travel Award. And Harris Nazir is recipient of the David and Cassandra Wagner Study Abroad Scholarship. The next series of scholarships were established in recognition of academic achievement and merit. They come from individual donors as well as from architectural practices and industry. We will begin with the three scholarships that are practice and industry supported. The first is the Clark Nexon Architecture Scholarship. There are three recipients: Christopher Hayes, Nawin, and Pearl Cavallo. Next is the Shriver and Holland Associate Scholarship, and this is awarded to Maren Stokes. The Pella Window and Door Company Scholarship goes to Elisa Renauld. The final series of scholarships come from individual donors. The recipient of the Richard Dick Soderlund Fund is Taylor Barnes. The Hanson Lynn Meyer Scholarship is awarded to Elisa Romero. Okay. The Carl E. and Betty S. Kohler Scholarship is awarded to Tyler Lowe. I guess they didn't check their email. All right, and the Charles S. Worley Scholarship goes to Brian Park. The Berg Family Scholarship goes to Emma Thomas. The next two awards, we have 5 recipients for each. First is the Walter H. Beal and Helen H. Beal Scholarship, awarded to Gabriella Reitmuller. Dohee Kim. Rayat Khan. Catherine Rim. And Ben Rush. The second award is the Otis A. Gallimore Scholarship in Architecture. The recipients are Samantha Jansen, Julia Roca, Amy Pan, Brian Bigger, and Anthony Acevedo. The next award is the Gold Turner PC Award, and that is awarded to Jonathan Upshaw. We have 2 generous scholarships given by Catherine and John Albright. The first scholarship is the Catherine and John Albright Scholarship. This year's recipient is Morgan Kaye. And the second scholarship is the Catherine and John Albright Experiential Learning Scholarship, which is awarded to Leah Tillman. We'd like to recognize Taylor Rapitsky. She is currently one of our fourth-year students participating in the AIA Virginia Emerging Leaders in Architecture program. Nominated by the school, she represents Virginia Tech as one of the 2 architecture students in the state, along with 14 architectural professionals within Virginia for this program. It is an intensive year-long program comprised of monthly educational sessions coupled with community projects. Beginning in January, every month the group meets in various locations throughout Virginia. The work culminates with a keynote presentation at the AIA Virginia's Architecture Exchange East Conference held in Richmond. It's a big lift, and we are grateful. Thank you. The William Bill Brown Scholarship is awarded to Evelyn Brigado. The SFCS Scholarship is sponsored by SFCS Architects, great supporters of our school. This year, it is awarded to Wyatt Walski. The Curtis Jennings Jr. Perspective Award is awarded to Eve Lee. And finally, on my part, the last award I will be presenting is the A.J. Davis Undergraduate Research Award. This award is given by Jack Davis, former dean of the college and professor emeritus, recognizing excellence in undergraduate research. This year, Aaron Harrigan is the recipient of this award. All right. I will turn it over to Kevin.
Thank you. Mic check, we're good? All right. So I'm here today to present the Integrative Design Awards. For those that don't know, this is what we call the hard one here. And for those who have already taken it, you can confirm or deny those facts. So we're awarding 2 semesters of integrative design work last fall as well as last spring. So this exhibition and jury review happens on the last day of classes. So the students who are taking it this spring, you can see their work in the lobby a week from yesterday. So this coming Wednesday, and they'll be celebrated at next year's. So we're going to do the last falls, and then we'll jump in the Wayback Machine and go back to the spring of last year. So this is not a competition per se because every studio is working on different projects with different scopes of work. So it's more like an AIA award ceremony where sort of projects of merit are recognized. A jury of practitioners as well as faculty review the work in the lobby and then recognize projects. And they assign ranking based on their mood on that day. So sometimes it's honor award and merit award, and sometimes it's first, second, third, or there's 5 of these or 3 of those. So I'll do my best to sort of decode what we have. So last fall, the jury recognized a series of honor awards, which is kind of the top tier, and then a second tier of awards in the merit category. This work includes all the integrative design labs. So what gets exhibited in the lobby is about the top 1/3 of each lab, from every lab in Blacksburg, from Chicago, from the WAC, the Washington Alexandria Architecture Center, and then in the fall that work also includes the work of the Boston Open Lab. So it's a great cross-section of work happening really all over the country. So, it's important to note that in Chicago and in Boston, students work in pairs, so sometimes there's group awards. Preamble over, let's get to the fun stuff. All right, so honor awards for last fall, Madeline Pagano. Lucas DeFranca. Bailey Allen. Emma Nguyen. Honor award for group, Julia Dunn and Danny Robles. So because they took integrative in their 4th year last fall, they're probably all traveling some other place. So they didn't summarily ignore all the emails. They're just scattered around the world. So in the merit category, we had a series of winners last fall. Sophie Abrahamian, Beru Dogonas. Sophie's in Riva, Beru's at the WAC. In the group category, Bayla Simon and Taylor Rapitsky. Vasav Shingani and Dana Nergalieva. Nelson DeVries. Brenda Gold, Nathan Wilcher. Okay. I'll have to yell at Nathan. I know he's around somewhere. All right, so now we're going to jump back to last spring. So these are students who are currently finishing up their thesis who completed integrative during their spring semester of their 4th year. So that jury, we're going to work from like bronze medal to gold medal. We're going to work sort of from merit up to a first award this time. So merit award is a group project, Dylan Purvis and Michaela Adams. Along with Lana Fryhat, Ben Erickson. The Future House team was awarded a merit award. Jeremiah Covington, Jenna Pavanelli, Jules Swart, Griffin Wagner. All right, individual merit awards for last spring. Owen Connors. Brooke Vince. Aaron Harrigan. Elizabeth Scholl. Haley Roberts. All right, and finally, the first awards for last spring's integrated design exhibition and jury review. Lauren Victor, and Mohammed El Abbasi. So please check out the work of this current semester, the spring semester's integrated design students this coming Wednesday, and their work will be recognized a year from now. And good high fives all around. Thanks. I'm going to pass it off to Kristen.
So we're up here for Thesis Awards. First, we would like to recognize the work of Jenny Fang and Ander Dow. They put a lot of work into the thesis publication that all thesis students and thesis faculty will be receiving this year. So thank you very much for your efforts on this. Ander, are you here? Yeah. And next we're gonna bring down the 11 finalists for the Undergraduate Excellence in Architecture Thesis Award, sponsored by Hanbury. On Friday, students and faculty nominated a group to be in the room, and as you saw, hopefully all of you were in the room on Monday to see the 4 finalists present, so Chris will introduce them.
Lucy McCard, Ben Erickson, Min Kim, Jan Cruz, Lana Roach, Emily Grimati, Shavi Khanna, Lana Freyhat, Dylan Purvis, Grady Swanson, and Arian Garcia.
And the winner this year for Excellence in Undergraduate Architecture Thesis, sponsored by Hanbury, is Ari Garcia.
This year's AIA Medal of Academic Excellence Award goes to Matthew Krimitich. Don't go anywhere, Matthew. I'm still going to give a little context for this award. This is one of my favorite awards that's awarded every year. The Matthew Cray Memorial Scholarship is named in memory of Matthew Cray. Matthew Cray was that student who was always willing to give his time for others, that saw the school as a community, and this year's award goes to Matthew Krimitich. I'll hand it off to Dave DeGoff.
Hear me okay? All right. All right. So it's my pleasure to give out the awards or announce the awards to for the graduate program. And I also want to thank all of the students and the faculty in the graduate program for giving us a really good year. It was a complicated year with accrediting, but I really appreciate all of the work that you all have done. First, the Herschel G.A. Elarth Scholarship goes to Jamie Fetzer. We have 2 graduate thesis awards. The first goes to, and they're not in any order, but Megan Wysocki. And the second award goes to Madison Knuckles. And as you all know, we have two programs in the Masters of Architecture, a 2-year program and a 3-year program. So first with the 2-year program, we have 2 students. Jonathan Harrell is outstanding first year of the 2-year program. And the second of those 2 is Matsnat Gurbanova. Then in our 3-year program, we also have 2 students who were outstanding this year. Nicholas Needham. And those of you who are in the undergraduate program may not realize that the MArch 3 students are starting from scratch. And so their learning curve is pretty steep. So when you see this work on the wall, this is pretty significant to see this much development in the first year of a person's design life. The second of those 2 awards is Emily Smith. Then we have an outstanding Master of Science student, Dania Tahat. And our next award is a Henry Wiss Award. Henry was a real champion of history in the school. He was one of the first people to really begin to build our slide collection, the old-fashioned slides in the library, which are now, I think, all digitized and online. But Henry was the kind of founder of that. So this year's award goes to Nicholas Needham. This year, the AIA Medal of Academic Excellence, and we did have a number of really high GPAs in the graduate program. It's kind of scary when you look at the list, but our award goes this year, the AIA Medal of Academic Excellence goes to Madeline Falk. We also have in the academics excellent area, so Madeline's not here. I'll just keep going. A certificate of academic excellence goes to Megan Wasaki. And an academic excellence certificate goes to Madison Knuckles. And also a certificate of academic excellence to Joseph Cooley. So, okay, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I don't know if we have anyone from the Washington Alexandria Architecture Center, but these are going to be awards. The next few awards are from the WAC for various things, and I'll kind of go over them slowly here. The WAC Firm Advisory Board Scholars 25-26, 3 are awarded to Camden Baker, Isabella Alvarado, Joe Scarfa. Excuse me. The WAC 2025 Interschool Design Student Design Competition Faculty Choice Award goes to Ishman Chowdhury. The WAC 2025 Interschool Student Design Competition, third place in People's Choice goes to Elena Pohl. And in that same Interschool Student Design Competition, second place goes to Anosha Fatima, Fatima Mashadi, and Mohammad Zadeh Vazife. I'm sure. Okay. And first place goes to Emily Green and Neha Kamawat. Notes here too. Okay. The WAC 2025 AIA Nova Scholarship Competition, third place was Margie Bartlett, second place was Ishmam Chowdhury, and the first place was Doga Nas. And this award is awarded by the Architecture Research Center Consortium for Design Research. It's called the King Medal, and this year it goes to Ahmed Meseli. And the final graduate award that we're able to offer is the William Bill Brown Scholarship. And Bill Brown endowed an award for the undergraduates, but also he was a longtime contributor to the graduate program. He was the chair of the graduate program for several years. He was a wonderful guy, very challenging guy. He was soft-spoken and all those wonderful things. And as a student, he had an impact on me, not a physical impact, but it was an intellectual impact, but a wonderful, wonderful man. And this award is specific for a student who has a special focus on professional identity, practice, and a kind of promise for becoming a professional architect. This year, my special pleasure, because he helped me immensely in the professional practice program. In my opinion, he could have taught that class without me. Pranshu Argawal.
Okay, you don't need to make your way down for this first one, but we want to recognize a group of colleagues who were recently recognized in the college awards this past week. We had a very good showing. The College Award for Outreach Excellence was Margarita McGrath. The AAD Certificate for Excellence in Creative Achievement, Ben Pinnell. The Outstanding Administrative and Professional Faculty Award to Tamala Davis, the Career Achievement Award to Scott Gardner, and the Lifetime Contribution Award to Ron Daniel. So each year we explore a different theme in the school awards for faculty and staff. And this year we were quite fortunate. Chris Pritchett worked on these with Scott Gardner, who very generously, you'll recognize these images, very generously shared images of his recent work that you might have seen in the lobby, the collages that were in the lobby maybe only a few weeks ago. So we're very excited about this set of awards this year. So I want to start by thanking everybody who nominated your colleagues, just took time to do that. This is kind of obviously a very important piece for us. And also to the School of Honorifics Committee for their great effort in identifying these awards. So the first award is the School of Architecture Nora Staff Service Award. Those of you who had the pleasure of knowing Nora know that this is a person whose generosity knew no bounds. And having her name attached to the award always gives this feeling when we give this award, it really matters a lot. There are many contributions that our colleagues make, but sometimes they really stand above all others. And that was certainly the case this year. So this year's Nora Stover Staff Service Award goes to two individuals, Andy Tani and Chris Collins. We don't know what we're doing. We haven't practiced this part of it. So I want to read some things that were shared by the nominators for these awards. Over the years, the shop team has done excellent work in support of the school community. Over the past 3 summers, the shops have produced 12 tables for side rooms, the big ones that you find in the side rooms around the building, and most recently 25 new tables for the lobby. The vast majority of this work has fallen to Andy and Chris in the metal shop. The lobby tables are simple in design, which in many ways makes them more challenging to build. Andy and Chris worked through the fabrication challenges with generosity and care, creating a suite of 25 nesting tables in 4 different sizes. These tables have really elevated the professionalism of our lobby and provided countless configurations for exhibitions of faculty and student work. I don't know if you remember what it looked like just even a few years ago with sawhorses that were quite dangerous, and certainly health and safety was concerned about them. I know I was. This work is important and integral to our physical environment and reinforces the idea that the building, I'll put Chris, you see yours up there too now, reinforces the idea that the building itself is central to our teaching. I have truly appreciated working with them. Andy and Chris have gone above and beyond and are well deserving of this recognition of a multi-year effort and contribution to the entire school community. Okay, so the next award is the new Faculty Teaching Award, which goes to Christine Williamson. I think the votes are quite widespread for Christine, there's no doubt about it. Christine is an exceptional professor, deeply knowledgeable, and a remarkably energetic, as dedicated as she is kind. Her presence brings both rigor and generosity into every space she occupies. Christine teaches the EBS courses in a way that has students excited about and interested in the topic. Her technical expertise inspires an uncommon level of trust. The students enjoy her courses very much and seek her outside of class to support or consult on their lab projects, which she is always excited to do. She is quite simply extraordinary, a rare combination of precision, generosity, and an unwavering commitment to her students and the discipline. Congratulations. The next award is the School of Architecture Scholarship Award, which goes to Ala Al-Gargoush. Ala's research is patently novel, rigorous, and useful, an outstanding and rapidly advancing research program that integrates art, science, and advanced technology to redefine the role of sound in architectural design. Ala has articulated and implemented a clear, generative research trajectory that addresses urgent environmental and societal challenges while enhancing human well-being, quality of life, and social connection. Her interdisciplinary scholarship spans architecture, computational design, immersive technologies, and environmental psychology, and is unified by a rigorous and innovative focus on acoustics as both a technical discipline and a critical design medium. Through the establishment of the Advanced Acoustics Lab, she has created a nationally visible hub for research, experimentation, and collaboration, strengthening the school's leadership in an emerging and underrepresented area of architectural research. Congratulations, Ala. We have a second scholarship award that goes this year to Brian Green. Everybody learns not to sit in the back after the first year. Congratulations, Brian. Brian Green's recent publication, The Belgian Friendship Building from the New York World's Fair to Virginia HBCU, co-authored with his colleagues and published earlier this year, traces one of the more remarkable life histories in American architectural culture. Following a structure designed and fabricated and prefabricated in Belgium and shipped to New York for the 1939 World's Fair. It was disassembled at the close of the fair, redesigned, shipped to Virginia, and re-erected as part of the institutional fabric of Virginia Union University. It brings together architectural history and preservation methodology to examine how a single building concentrated questions of modernism, race, colonialism, and collective memory across nearly a century. Congratulations, Brian. Okay, the next award is the School of Architecture Lecture or Seminar Course Work Award, and that goes to Ramtin Agnesar. Ramtin is an exceptional educator who brings energy and clarity to a subject often perceived as demanding. While structural design can be complex and its calculations arduous, he has a remarkable ability to transform these challenges into engaging and meaningful learning experiences. Students gather outside of Kogel not out of obligation, but with genuine enthusiasm, testing bridges they have designed in a hands-on competition. What might otherwise remain abstract becomes tangible under his guidance. Students directly witness how geometry and design decisions shape the mechanical behavior of structures. Through this blend of rigor and play, Ramtin not only teaches structures, he inspires curiosity, deep understanding, and a lasting appreciation for the discipline. Congratulations, Ramtin. The next award is the School of Architecture Outreach and Engagement Award, and this year's recipient is Bobby Vance. Bobby Vance has established a tenure-track trajectory grounded in a robust and exemplary model of outreach. His work meaningfully connects the profession, the academy, and the community, setting a high standard for what outreach can and should be moving forward. In a very short period of time, Bobby moved from inheriting an uncertain future for design build at Virginia Tech to reimagining the Future House Design Build program and its next phase in new and more embedded ways. Through many collaborations and partnerships, Bobby is working to expand access to housing and economic opportunity across the region, supporting emerging construction methods and helping to create pathways to market adoption. This outreach, bringing together multiple perspectives on innovation, financing, permitting, and long-term liquidity, is both timely and critical to advancing attainable housing in our region and beyond. This is important and certainly impactful work. Congratulations, Bobby. Okay. Next award is the School of Architecture Excellence in Creative Achievement Award, and this goes to Elizabeth Keslacy. So you might know Elizabeth if you've been to the WAC or been to her lecture. She's been down a couple of times, but her primary location is up in Alexandria. Elizabeth Keslacy's exhibition, Ahead of the Curve, is a remarkable achievement that fuses scholarly depth with creative vision. As assistant professor at the WAC, Professor Keslacy has created an exhibition that examines why California became a uniquely fertile ground for women architects in the 20th century. Drawing deeply on the IAWA, she presents striking profiles of 10 architects whose diverse careers paralleled California's progressive legal commitments to women's rights. Her work offers an inspiring narrative of resilience, ingenuity, and social progress, artfully combining architectural projects with a parallel legal timeline to illuminate the impact of expanded political and economic freedoms on women's professional opportunities. Through this lens, the exhibition invites reflection on the ongoing pursuit of equity and justice in the field of architecture. Our next award is the School of Architecture's Ut Prosim Exemplary Service Award, and that goes to Shelley Martin. Shelley Martin has made unique exhibitions for 27 years in Kogel Hall lobby, contributing decades of continued formal exhibitions and presentations of the pedagogical history of the school. The lobby operates as our public square, and as such is a venue for individuals to transmit our content, questions, history, and possible futures. Shelley's contributions through mutual understanding and open expression have served as an important demonstration of a public discourse in our school, grounding its history and inviting all into the conversation, necessary activities which in turn help to define its future. The design, production, and constancy of contributions to our community through nearly 3 full decades of lobby exhibitions are based on an unwavering commitment to our school, its history, future progress, and the long history of good ideas residing in the community, and they demonstrate an enduring commitment to Ut Prosim. Okay, Ben is not here, but Ben is the recipient of the Leonard and Virginia Curry Faculty Professional Development Award. Congrats, Ben. Ben has established himself as a leading young voice in architecture the hard way by developing and building his designs himself. Ben's practice received international recognition by Architectural Record, honoring him this year with the 2025 Design Vanguard, and his projects, especially his current residence, have made a splash in the broader architectural community, both on social media and in architecture schools. Alongside his teaching, he continues to expand his practice to design architecture at larger scales. He's an asset to the school that can attract top talent and push students outside of their comfort zones. Congratulations, Ben. And I want to finish with 2 awards. They both are related to, they're both our J. Stuckel Design Lab Teaching Excellence Awards. And the first one goes to Professor Heiner Schnutt. Heiner is sitting on the diagonal, as farthest possible place.
Thank you.
The work in the lobby from Heiner's Fall 2025 REVA students was particularly strong, marked by a broad range of proposals and a consistent depth of engagement. Balancing travel with studio during REVA semester is especially challenging, making it all the more impressive that alongside a full travel schedule, students produce work of such quality while in residence. The project brief was expertly calibrated to support both exploration and resolution, and it was evident that the students were encouraged to draw direct connections between their travels and their design proposals. The travel sketches and photographs demonstrated careful study of the buildings visited, not simply pictorial representation, but close attention to the architectural concepts and details. From the travel itinerary to the design prompt and the work, Heiner drew from a talented group of students. There is much to celebrate in his contribution to the REVA Design Lab. And the final award today, again, a J. Stuckel Design Lab Teaching Excellence Award, goes to none other than Scott Gardner. I don't know what it's like to receive an award with your image on it, but thank you. Thank you, and you're welcome. Scott Gardner is an extraordinary educator, one whose care for his students is both genuine and deeply felt. He is not only a teacher, but an inspiration, shaping the way that his students see, think, and imagine. Immensely prolific, his work reflects a restless curiosity and a disciplined craft. His knowledge of history and theory is woven seamlessly into his teaching. In him, the many dimensions of architecture converge: the thinker, the maker, the historian, and the mentor. He embodies what a great architect and a true educator should be, guiding students not only toward skill, but toward a deeper understanding of the discipline. So as Scott is recognized with this particular award, and you saw he had also a Career Achievement Award at the college level, I want to kind of make a special note as this year Scott is retiring, and it's hard to overstate, but I'll repeat what the nominator said here. Scott Gardner is an extraordinary educator, and that's not just for students, but I feel that way myself as somebody who has learned from him over the past 20 years. Thank you very much, Scott. Okay, so that wraps up the day. I will end on saying we're gonna go high class tonight. Please join us all for the reception this afternoon at the River Mill. And thank you, everybody.